All right, so welcome everyone to our joint mobility and balance class. So with this being our only class for the week, some of you are in both of my classes. And we didn't have class on Monday. We'll try to incorporate a little bit of lower body strengthening, which is also a factor when it comes to balance. If you have weak legs, hips, lower legs, or ankles, you can't really depend on the balance or equilibrium to do all the work. You need the support from your strong lower body. So we'll make sure that we incorporate that a little bit today. But let's go ahead and start with part of our warm-up, which could be a balance exercise here. So feet together, just here, and then just looking left to right. Gently. Do about 8 of these on each side. Stretch out our neck as well. Up and down. Let's do some neck circles. Yep, so just getting a little bit more chilly. So with that, make sure you're still hydrating. Switch. Sometimes we just tend to drink water or more of it when it's warm and it's hot and we sweat. But you should always stay hydrated. All right, very good. Let's close your eyes. Eyes closed. And open them. We'll do a little bit of lower body strengthening. So we'll do heel raises or calf raises here. So just 20 of those. So quickly up and slowly down. So quick and down. We'll do 20 of those. 7. Yeah, I just found out one of my really close friends, um, he accepted a job in Rhode Island. So him and his family are moving, and I'm bummed because he's one of like the 3 close friends that I have here that I hang out with often. So my circle is just getting smaller and smaller. But I'm excited. I've been there once, um, many years ago, but for sure I'll be visiting him and his family. But yeah, really, yeah, he invited me to a Rams game at SoFi Stadium, and that's where he broke it to me. I was like, really? So let's do 2 more. Very good. Okay. And then let's just go ahead and stand here, and let's just do some slow high knee marches. Nothing too aggressive. And then I think I saw an email. I'm not sure if you folks got it, but I think there's going to be a job fair at Santa Ana coming up. So in case you're looking for extra work or something to do, or if you have a friend or relative that's looking for something, yeah, there should be a job fair coming up in Santa Ana College. And then just little high knee march. Do 2 more on each leg. Okay, and then we're just gonna stand here still and then just bring our right leg back and then bring it into one high knee. And then just kick back, swing, far back. And if you're really confident and comfortable, you could even lean a little bit and come up. Otherwise, just keep your torso upright. You don't want to fall, no accidents. Let's do 2 more. Whoa. 1 more. Very good. Switch. So you can just start off gentle, just with the swings. More. Okay, very good. All right, we're gonna do our calf raises, or our toe walks actually. So just on your toes around the room, just walk on your tippy toes. Toes are pointing forward, just warming up the calf muscles right now. Okay, now let's point the toes in. So working on the medial side of our calves, the inside portion of your calves. Outside, so toes pointing out. And now on your heels. Very good. All right, you could grab a hold of the wall or a post. We're gonna do our leg swings where we swing our legs across. So I'm gonna use this wall here. So again, we're gonna come here and then just swing left to right, okay? So we're gonna do about 15 swings on each direction and then switch legs and 15 swings. Okay, so go ahead and start that. So here. 1, 2, 3. 'Once you've done 15, switch. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and grab some dumbbells. So if you have some dumbbells nearby, go ahead and grab those. Okay. All right. Here's handles. All right, so we'll start off with some lunges. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do 5 lunges forward with each leg, so a total of 10. So all you're doing is stepping forward, dropping your hips, and coming back. Okay, so we'll do 5 on each side. And I know we're typically not doing strength work like this on this class, but like I said, it is a component of balance. So, and that should be, I think, re-enrolling most of you for the spring classes in the next few days, latest in the next week. So, all right, once you've done 5, you can set those aside. Okay, let's go ahead and just continue with some stretching. So right arm over that left. Yeah, but if you wish not to be in the classes, just let me know, send me an email so I could remove you from the list that I sent to our enrollment person. Let's switch. Yeah, we have our state championships, the last race of the year next weekend. So unfortunately, the 2 teams of mine didn't qualify, but I had 4 individuals qualify, 2 on the women's team and 2 on the men's. So a little bittersweet, but it's a little tough to get excited when the team doesn't qualify. And so, but yeah, but I'm happy for the ones that did. Let's bring that arm back, drop. Go ahead and switch. So bring that arm back here, push down. Very good. Let's do snow angels right here. So hands meet above your head and try to meet them behind your back too. So you get a little bit of extra stretch on the back side. Oh, and I don't know if you folks have started Christmas shopping or are doing Christmas shopping this year, but I just got an email from Adidas and a lot of their shoes are on sale up to 70 or 80% off right now. So I just ordered myself a $100 pair of shoes for about $18. So just throwing it out there. Yeah, just go to adidas.com and I think they have an early Black Friday sale. And yeah, so always we're gonna do our shoulder press motion. Because yeah, I'm not sure if we're doing gifts this year, but sometimes it just gets really expensive. So any deals you could find. So all the way up and then elbows to your side, drop them. Very good. Trunk rotation, just gently left to right. Right, ab circles. So just post up, left, and come across. Ah, All right, big hula hoops now. So same stance, just big hip circles. Switch. Ooh. Anyone going out of town for Thanksgiving? Oh, there he is, maybe.
Yes,
Where are we going?
Prescott,
Where's that?
Arizona,
Oh, okay.
checking
That's
it out again.
hip openers. Who's out there?
We have a friend, he's kind of like our adopted son, but we're just going out for, to look around. We might consider a move.
Oh,
We're going back to see how it feels.
yeah.
I think my son's gonna go also for a few days. So, little
Thank you.
getaway.
Okay. So moving permanently?
I don't know, maybe.
Okay.
I'm in the middle. My husband wants to go.
Switch.
He wants
Yeah.
to retire. And it's expensive here, so I don't know if we can stay, seriously.
Yeah. Yeah, that was what my friend he
Yeah,
he's very he has a really good job in Google, and then but he was ready to yeah, move on because he's been there I think long enough, and
yeah.
he's now going to be a professor at a university. Let's do our quad stretch, so a little bit of balance work here. And yeah, he said in Rhode Island he lives I think in the South Bay area. Yeah, in the South Bay, houses really nice, really expensive. And then he said that in Rhode Island he could get something twice as big,
Yeah.
acre lot of land for half as much. Looking, like a view of like a harbor pretty much, or a bay.
It'll
And
be pretty there.
I'm sorry?
It'll be pretty there.
Oh
Season.
yeah. Yes, yeah, seasons and out there for sure. Yeah, and I have another good friend that he's moving from El Paso to Missouri where his wife is from. But yeah, but same, same idea, larger home and better weather than El Paso. El Paso is really hot. Switch. And yeah, and then I don't know what my phone is doing, but then I'm on Facebook on my phone, and then all these realtors from like Idaho and Oregon and Montana are popping off on my newsfeed. My phone's definitely listening to my conversations. And yeah, so it's like telling me like, hey, look around. But yeah, it's I think growing up, you always think about that huge, nice house. Well, not huge house, but a nice house with like, for me, it was more of like more land. And yeah, but that's you ain't gonna come across that in Southern California. So
Yeah, I don't want close neighbors. We have,
yeah,
I have nice neighbors where I'm at though. I'm torn. I'm used to here.
let's do our hamstring stretch. So grab your ankles, drop your hips all the way down, and up, up. If you can't go as low, then just go as low as you can. Yeah, I love my neighborhood here. It's probably the best neighborhood I've ever lived in. But yeah, but there's something about, just going out into the environment of really being in the suburbs or away, um, with the acre in between you and like your neighbors, or kids running around and these fields of grass. Maybe I just watched too many movies, I don't know, but yeah, sounds nice. All right, let's go right foot in front of our left. Yeah, my sister, she's in Washington, and I remember my brother-in-law telling me that they're interested in looking for just a plot of land and maybe getting either building a small home on it or like one of those portable homes and just kind of have that. And even that sounds amazing. Like, as long as like you have a roof over your head and winters aren't too cold and yeah, you got food on the table, I think that's all that matters. And let's look left to right. Yeah, when I lived in Torrance, pretty much Carson, there's a super busy street right outside my window. So by 6 a.m., you're just hearing the horns and everything. I'm like, man, I'd rather hear a bear growling outside. Like some elk crying, a wolf howling or something. Up and down. Close your eyes. Again, separate your feet and open your eyes if you don't feel safe. Open your eyes. All right, elevate that left hind leg. It's elevated. Let's keep it elevated here, and then we're gonna do some standing Jane Fondas, okay? So here, and up and down. Let's do two more. Right here. Ready? Right side. Okay, and go. Yeah, growing up, I was very, not growing up really, I was more into like my high school and college years. Um, really bad as far as like being mindful of my health or checking in when it came to dentists or doctor visits. Like super, I look back and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's terrible. But yeah, I finally, trying to balance part-time jobs at several places. Um, we don't get offered healthcare. So finally got healthcare after I got married and via my wife, which super fortunate. So yeah, just linked up with a doctor and uh, a medical center about 5 minute drive from the house. And yeah, it's kind of super nice that the doctor's nice and then it's not an intimidating office. So yeah, I feel like now as I'm aging, I should probably be a little bit more considerate of my health. So I'm gonna start doing that a little bit more now. Let's go ahead and do our RDLs. So grab your dumbbell. Yeah, but it's something that I just thought like, oh, well, I work out, I'm young, and I eat somewhat okay. I don't need to go to the doctors, but yeah, I need to change my perspective of that a little bit. So slight bend at the knees, and then just down.
Oh yeah, Julio, you're getting real old.
Well, I mean, it's
Us old folks are pretty young now at our numbers, right?
so, yeah, I just, I like if I go to the doctors for anything, it's because I feel like it's something super abnormal, or or it's a mandated physical or tetanus shot that I have to get. And yeah. So I was like, all right, I guess I should start paying a little bit more attention. And um yeah, I just wanna live to be 100. Like here. So again, slide in at the knees, keep the dumbbell close to your shins.
My neighbor across the street is 101.
Wow.
She
Wow.
still drives.
Oh, I love it.
So if you see a white car coming towards you, just get on the sidewalk.
Oh my gosh, I don't want to drive that old. I don't like driving now.
Let's bring our right leg either back or elevated. We're gonna do single leg RDL. So again, just here and up. If you want to really challenge yourself, one of my athletes told me to try this one. It's you go down with your right hand. Again, you're on one single leg. You go down with your right hand, and at the bottom you switch hands and then come up, and then do the same. So then down with the left and switch. Yeah, and if that's too challenging, then just put your hind leg back. But yeah, let's try that. So right hand down and switch at the bottom to your left, and then up. And then left hand comes down, holding the dumbbell, transition to the right. And just that little sway, again, will work on that lower leg. So let's do about 3 more on that same leg. Again, this is a slow movement, so about 3 to 4 seconds down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one. And put that aside. Just kind of move your feet a little bit because your arches could get a little bit tight. It's getting a little warm in here. Cool. All right, so we had our left foot down. So now we're gonna go with our right foot, keeping us up. That hind leg, which is our left leg, could be elevated, or if you need more support, then down. So same thing, we'll do 6. So left hand down, transition to the right, and then come back up. And if you get really good at this and need more of a challenge, then all you have to do is get a heavier dumbbell. I was doing this with a 30-pound dumbbell the other day. And let's just say the next day I could barely walk. So yeah, you're doing 6 of these. Great. All right, quick water break, 20, 30 seconds, water break. Good. So we did our right foot in front of our left. Now we're gonna go left foot in front of our right. Okay. In front of our right. Oh. I'm just standing here. Yeah, so just make sure if you're, we're at that age where we're paying a little bit more attention to what we're eating, or our physical activity. Don't wait until things get bad or worse. If you're doing well, but you know you have some bad habits, just try to start plugging them out, because again, we don't want these things to be a factor down the line. So left to right. Right. Up and down. Oh, there you go. All right, close your eyes. Remember, open your eyes and separate your feet if you don't feel safe. Try to breathe comfortably. Open your eyes. All right, and then right here, we're gonna go ahead and do our standing hip openers. Okay, so here, out, and down. We'll do 5. On each side. Switch. One more. Okay. Very good. All right, we're gonna find the longest stretch in our room and walk the tightrope. Okay, so if you remember, just find the longest stretch. It could be diagonal, but we're just gonna walk one foot in front of the other and then go backwards. Okay, ready, begin. And then reverse. And again, let's do another one. Reverse. All right, we're gonna do round the clock single leg squats. Remember, this is where we're the center of the clock and we go 1 o'clock all the way around to 12 o'clock. Ready? Again, so just tap that 12. 1. Leg is elevated. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and we'll switch. 12 counterclockwise now with the left leg. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And time. All righty. All right, before we go to our chair, I just want to do a deep squat stretch. So let's just drop down, drop our hips as well as we can. In here. And let's just start shifting our weight left to right a little bit. Get off your heels on your toes. And then drop. All right, let's grab a chair. Here, grab your chair. Sit on that left hand. Right hand comes over. And drop that elbow. Try not to move your torso too much. Your torso should be fixed. We should be stretching that neck. And then switch. Right hand sit on it. Left hand goes over. Okay. Let's go elbows up here. And just bring them back. Far back. Let's do our trunk rotation. So just grab a hold of the side of the chair. Reach. Rotate and hold. Reach a little bit more if you can. Deep breaths. Switch. And then let's go ahead and do our performance stretch. So left ankle on that right knee. Is anyone else traveling for the holidays or at least for Thanksgiving? That's what, 2 weeks from Thursday, from tomorrow. Damn. That's quick. We are just talking about how it's just November and to remember next week we'll meet like regular and then the week after we won't meet. So slight push down. Yeah, December, that's when I'm traveling a little bit. Well, quite a lot of bit. So, back up, tug it. Yeah, usually for Thanksgiving, we go to my aunt's house and we eat there around 3. And then we go to my wife's side of the family around 5. And then we have a smaller meal there or just dessert. And sometimes we just hang out all night and then we'll get hungry again around 8 or 9 and snack a little bit. But yeah, I try not to um eat too much Thanksgiving morning. Definitely no lunch for Thanksgiving because that's such an early dinner. And yeah.
Ours is a 2-day meal. We make enchiladas the next day with the turkey.
Oh, what's your address?
We do it at my sister's house out in Chino Hills.
Okay. It's pushed down. Oh, that sounds good. Yeah. I just saw someone making like they used their waffle maker and they put the stuffing in there and they made their waffle thing out of it. And then, they just got the leftover turkey and some gravy or cranberry sauce and a sandwich out of that. Oh, yeah. I was like, now I remember why at the end of every cross country season, I would be about 10 pounds heavier going into track season because those 5 weeks between Thanksgiving and New Year's, it's just, if it's not the holiday food, it's the cookies and sweetbreads and hot chocolate every weekend night leading up to it, just watching movies with the family and um yeah. So let's lean back, recline, bring that knee to your chest, and then just do leg extensions.
Hello, Julio. It's Malena. I missed this class.
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing okay now. Yes. I'm
Yeah,
so happy to be back.
good, I'm glad.
I teach until 9:30 now, so it makes
Oh,
it
I
very
see.
difficult for me to make it to this class.
Okay, yeah, I'm glad you're back. Yeah.
Oh, this particular one is my favorite, the stretching and all that.
Yeah, me too. There's I was getting Julian ready earlier and it was around 7:30 and I was thinking, let's go ahead and just do a press. Telling my wife, I was like, I don't know if to work out now before the class or work out after, but I feel like this is great as like a cool down, just to like relax after like a hard effort. But it's such a great warm up too, just to if you haven't really gotten your day started, I feel like it's a nice way to start the day and just start moving. And switch. So yeah, so I just opted to hang out with them because I won't get Jillian until later tonight from daycare. I'm like, oh, I'll just hang out with them right now before um I don't see them for the next 8 hours anyway. So All right.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Priorities, family first.
Yeah, yeah, it's something that, you don't really think about, but yeah, it's true. I'm like, all right, like I could not see my son for the next 10 hours or 8 hours. And I was like, oh, I'll just hang out with him and I'll do something. So let's go with our squat stance. So no assisted here. So just coming up, down, controlled. Yesterday, forget what he was doing, but I was in another room and all I hear from him was across the room was or across the house was, oh man, come on. And I was like, who is this kid? He's only 2 and he's I was like, I wonder if he's even using it, as like the correct reference. And sure enough, yeah, I think something got stuck in one of his toys and he was complaining about it. But yeah, he was like, oh no, come on. I was like, where do you hear this from and how does he apply it? But it was kind of cute. He's like talking like a little kid now. Let's do our single leg now. So right leg will be our active leg. So left leg is either elevated or extended. Remember, the closer it is to you, the easier it will be. So elevated or extended would be more of a challenge. So we're gonna do 10 on each leg. So again, we're here and no hands. Straight up. Whoop. Being 8, we'll do 10 of these. Down it. All right. Switch again here. And now, so left leg, if you're there, like 10. 4. I'm gonna see if I could go to that buffet with my mom tomorrow, the Mediterranean one we went to a couple weeks ago. So I'm kind of glad there's a healthy all you can eat place. Pretty awesome. Three more. Last one. Very good. Okay. We'll be on our feet for our last set. This is gonna be with our broomstick or our rod or foam roller. So we're working on our shoulders. So let's go ahead and grab that. Grab your item. We'll get started here. Alrighty. So just any item, just left to right. Up higher. 1. Left side 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 30 degrees forward. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 60. 1. 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 90 right in front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, right shoulder up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 30 degrees. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 90 right in front of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Towards the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, let's go behind the back now. Okay, and then just extending. 1, 2, pretty much here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alrighty. All right, folks. That should do it for today. I'm gonna end this recording. Oh. Any questions before we head out?